Hi, I'm Joni, and I'm with weddingsandcamo.com. Today we're going to talk about bridesmaids and what is best suited for your party. So many times I know that brides get caught up with the idea of the theme of the wedding and what they'd really like that looks good on them, but they have to take into account the amount of girls you have in your party, the shapes and sizes that you have, whether you have some girls that are a little bit bustier, maybe thicker middles, and height, short, tall. So we're going to talk about that today. And first of all, we want to know that you have decided on your camo colors and your theme for your wedding. And I do want to mention, as we've went along in the last decade, most of the brides have decided not to concentrate so much on having one style of dress, which we still do at least 2 times out of 10 weddings, but a lot of the girls are deciding on the color theme and allowing the girls to pick and choose different styles of necklines that's going to best suit their body shape. So if you'd have, for example, a mossy oak dress, maybe not everyone is strapless. Maybe some would have a one shoulder, some might need a strap because they're a little top heavy. And then you can also do short as well as long. I'm going to show you some things that you may want to do. Now, ruching is this example right here, where there are gathers that are usually offset to one side. That is really good and figure flattering, especially if someone has a thicker middle. Maybe they need to hide some of the flaws that we don't like about ourselves. These are very figure flattering for every shape. Strapless, again, you can pick a little bit higher strapless so that it's not plunging in case we have girls that are a little bit more modest. And any strapless gown can have straps put on it. Then we come over here, we have another example of ruching. This is a beautiful fabric. That's a habitai. It's a lightweight silk. Your bridesmaids will thank you. This is extremely lightweight and cool, especially for July and August months when it's really hot. But this ruching, again, is another example of figure flattering. It will minimize a large bust line. It will also give a girl a more defined small waist. But that is a silk. And then behind me is this other example. This is our most traditional princess line, where you have the up and down lines. Also, again, good shape for a girl that might have a little bit more in the bottom or a thicker middle. And that emphasizes her best asset, which is her bust line, and gives her a defined small waist. So these are some ideas. We try to give you plenty of ideas on weddingsandcamo.com. We also open it up for you to get a hold of us and ask for a customization. Maybe you have 5 girls in the party, and we'll try to help you find something that's going to work for everyone. We like to talk about budgets. And if your bridesmaids have a certain budget in mind that they would like to stay within, we also suggest to our brides maybe to keep it so that you don't have an argument later on down the line. If a girl's budget is, say, for example, $140, keep in mind that there will have alteration costs, and that maybe as a bride you want to let them pay the $140 and then you pay the additional. That will keep those little fights and wars that you have later on in your wedding planning to a minimum. I would say that is the biggest thing. We are seeing another trend right now, a lot of cowboy boots, and whether or not they're wearing a long dress or a short dress, those are some things to think about. We do have the short, what they call high-low hemline dresses. And so let me grab this one here. This is another one. This would be a short front, longer in back. We have these in several fabrications for our bridesmaids. They're online. I have one pictured with a one shoulder in orange. And that gives the girls a chance to have matching cowboy boots and be able to go straight to the reception and party without having all the extra length. But if you have any questions, get a hold of us. Send a contact form to weddingsandcamo.com. You'll either speak to myself, Joni, or Brooke. Thanks again for tuning into our channel.